What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Disney card unboxing. Today we are going to be opening two 2019 characters that I also received from Christmas. We're going to be seeing Ryvan and Conrad Camber. So let's take a look at Conrad Camber first. First off, I've always wanted this guy since I've seen him announced, so I'm happy that I finally have him. He is part of the Next Gen Piston Cup Racer series, and he was the bio for the series, which reads, "Will the impressive Next Gen Racers break Lightning McQueen's winning streak?" And we all we have is Comrade here, so this is probably like international packaging, because on international packaging, all they have is the character that's on the package that you're receiving. And this is another just sticker from Amazon clarifying what the package is, saying that it's new and not used. So I'm pretty happy about this guy. The other one that we have here is Kevin. Another great one. Pretty happy got this guy too. Never see him in stores, but I'm pretty sure I'll see him in stores once I do my next hunt. That's how these things usually work for me. So he is part of the Thunder Hollow series. Very nice looking. I really like the detail. I'm just looking at him through the package. Hopefully none of them have bent axles like Valerie Veet did. If you haven't seen the unboxing video of Valerie Veet, I suggest that you should do so. The bio for this series reads, "It's Crazy 8 night at the Thunder Hollow Speedway," and we have a few other characters in this series. We got a few more audience. We got Todd Crash, and I forget her name. The only character I remember the name of is this one, mostly because I own them. And you can see we clarified that is a 2019 release due to the copyright material. And this is a Thailand model. Is this one Thailand? We didn't see that. No, this is a Chinese produced character. That's nice. That's also kind of cool though, that we actually have two packages from the same year but in two different countries. We have a Chinese packaging and we also have a Thailand packaging. That's actually very cool. But yeah guys, that's basically it for the review of the packages. So without further ado guys, I'll be back with these two amazing characters out of the package. Okay guys, we are back with Comrade and Kevin, and already you can kind of see the difference in production between Thailand and Chinese models. You can see that this one is a little more clearer, a lot more has a better finish to it. That's a better way to say it than this guy. He's still a nice car, don't get me wrong, but the finish on, I don't know if they went for the look for what's the word? A matte finish on, because that kind of looks like what he has here. He has like a matte green finish on. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into the view of these two characters. So first, let's start with Conrad Camber. So straight off the bat, you can see he has this amazing design on him. I really like it. That's the main reason why I got this guy, is because I just love the design that this guy has. He has an aggressive expression. He is the shiny wax Next Gen Racer. Some sponsors for the Next Gen Racers are Piston Cup, Combustor, Carbon Cyber, and Synergy. We got the little arrow indicating where the pitties can lift the car up to change the wheels. He's number 82. And just overall, I just really like it. I like the way this gold reflects. It's a very reflective gold, kind of like a foil. Kind of looks like some type of gold foil. Really like it. Number 82 on the top. A little shiny wax emblem on the back. And on his way back, nothing much that exciting. Two stripes indicating that it's a rookie, and shiny wax straight in the middle of the car. Really like the design of the spoiler as well. Goes together pretty well with the rest of the car. And same on this side as the other side. But yeah, guys, overall, I just really like the design of it. I even like what they did with the green. They add like some faded green texture on it, like some other design. So like overall, it's very cool. Because if you look at his design, part of him is like shiny. The other part is also shiny reflective, but it's not like this, like the glitter shine. That's what I would call it. The glitter, a glitter shine. The green has like some glitter effect to it. Hopefully the camera can focus that pretty well. You can see when you run it over the light, it kind of has like a glitter effect to it, which I really like on cars. This just has a reflective look to it, which is also nice, but I really like the glitter reflect to it. On the base, nothing that exciting. Pretty basic, made in China, Disney Pixar, and then some coatings. So nothing that interesting on the base. But overall, a very nice looking car. So now, let's move on to Kevin Ryvan. I believe that's how you say his name. If I'm not saying his name correctly, I'd like for you guys to correct me on that. But straight off the bat, you can already see the kind of a grainy eyes that this guy has. They're not that bad. Like, Thailand has made some very bad eyelids. These aren't that bad. These kind of go with the body, because I believe they actually meant to go for like a matte finish on this body. So the eyes kind of like go together with it, but with a body that's not like that has a matte finish. So let's do Hey Smokey, because he has some, I wouldn't say bad, but he has some grainy eyes. You can see he has grainy eyes, and you can tell it doesn't really go well with the paint on him, because he has a shine coat paint on him. But for Kevin over here, it actually goes together pretty well because of the matte finish. You can see right there on his hood that is a Range Rover. And I really like the dirt details on this guy, really nice. What I would have liked is that they could have added some dirt details on the rims. The rims don't even look that well. Look at those rims. Not that well. I don't really like, well, I wouldn't say they're not well made. I just don't really like the way they made it. Kind of looks like some grainy countertop look to it. We got an indicator right there. We got a black lining on the doors. The rear view mirrors on this model are plastic. On the back, we got Range Rover again. And then we got the little Range Rover emblem on the side. And then we have his plate that reads C06-06W. So that part, I don't know if that indicates or something, but that looks nice. And then he has a little roof rack, a little sky roof. Is a hatchback from the looks of it. And overall, I would say they actually didn't do a bad job with this one, mostly because it just goes together pretty well. Everything, the graininess and all that, it goes pretty well on this matte finished model. For the base, they made the base brown, which is interesting. They're made in China, and then Thailand is in like a very odd, bold text, like the way they did China. They didn't really, they did bold it, but they didn't put in like that odd text. That's very interesting. I don't think even my Smokey has that text, and he's a Thailand model. Yeah, see? You have it just like the Made in China font, but for Thailand. So that's very interesting that they did a very different font for Kevin here. That's very interesting. Like it's a completely different font. And some more coding on the base. So nothing that important. Not a lot of detail on the base overall. So now let's get on to comparisons. So I have a lot of next gen races that I could compare with Conrad over here, but I just decided to grab one. So the one I grabbed was basically the first one I laid my eyes on, and that was Danny Suarez, which is from, this is the older model. It's the more, I don't know if it's the more accurate one. I think when I unboxed this guy about a while ago, people said I got the inaccurate one, but overall I'm pretty happy. So these are basically the same model of car, different expression though. But it's actually kind of good to grab this because he also has that gold tinfoil look. Like, it's actually like metallic, reflective. You can see my finger being reflected off the gold. I don't think, let's see if my finger gets reflected off the gold on Comrade. Yep, same material. I really like that. So I'm actually kind of happy I grabbed Danny over here because they have the same gold material to them, which is really nice. I would say, I don't know, Danny kind of looks like it has a much more shinier gold look to it. They probably have the same amounts added to them, but they look nice overall. Very like it, very happy. Let's look at the bases. This is a China model. You can see that it's not as crowded. No, these are both China models, my bad. But you can see they did about the same amount of crowdiness. So yeah, they go together pretty well just because of the gold tinfoil texture to it. So now we are going to compare Kevin over here with I forget the name of this guy, I'm sorry. But they're the cars that like protect the Queen of England. He's one of those. So yeah, it's this guy. I don't even know his name. I'm sorry about that. Maybe you guys can tell me who his name is. I just can't remember his name on top of my head at the moment. All I know from this guy is like he was released in 2014. That's all I can technically remember of him. But I'm glad I have him because now we compare him to a Thailand model version of him. So let's go straight into that. You can tell straight away that the Chinese version is much better. Range Rover is a smaller text. They actually like have the logo on the grille of Range Rover detailed. I believe that says Land Rover right there. But on Kevin over here doesn't have that. It's just a black dot. Headlights. They're both pretty foggy. He has bigger headlights, it looks like. On the side, nothing that of interest. Similar rims. Very similar rims, to be exact. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't mention this for everybody. Look, he has a mouse plate. This is a unibody. That's pretty interesting. Everything else is pretty similar. The back is different. I'm happy they have two different license plates, which both reads Range Rover. This has a better text of Range Rover than this one. The whole back is grainy. The taillights are grainy. They kind of put effort into labeling the back of it as Range Rover, it looks like. But yeah, pretty basic. Same thing on this side. The bases I would find more interesting. So that's interesting. The Chinese one has a much more crowded base, but they credited Range Rover in there, as you can see that right there. They credited the brand. This one didn't credit it. So that's very interesting. That's very interesting that they did not credit Range Rover. But yeah, guys, overall, they're two very nice looking cars. Again, I'm sorry that I couldn't remember his name for you guys, but maybe you guys can tell me down in the comments below, and that'll be a big help. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with these guys. Out of these two, I am more happy to get Comrade out of Kevin. Kevin is okay car. He's an okay car. He's your basic old your basic old background character. Nothing much to him, but they put a pretty good amount of detail on the carriage for dirt. I just wish they could kind of did the same for the rims. But overall, the two nice looking cars, and I'm happy to have them in my collection. Yeah, and I have kind of a big announcement before we go. I have officially created a Discord server for the Disney Cars channel. So if you go down into the description down below, you see a link leading to the Discord. And all you have to do is click invite, and you're accepted into the Discord server. Easy as can be. I'm giving it a second shot. I did it once before. Nothing really came of it. I'm reviving it, giving it a second shot, seeing what can happen to it. So hopefully we can make the most out of Discord and have some fun with it. So yeah, guys, that's basically it for this video. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.